Welcome to this week's African Agri Overview, where we unpack the latest developments shaping agriculture across the African continent. This week, we take a closer look at key factors influencing production, trade, input costs, and overall market conditions, and what they could mean for the sector in the weeks ahead. This episode is made possible by Collateral Management International and Zematic Irrigation Systems. Collateral Management International, or CMI, works across the continent, helping banks and other financiers keep their commodities secure and well managed. With over a decade of experience, they're known for their reliable storage solutions, trusted staff, and professional stock monitoring and inspection services. CMI helps make sure everything runs smoothly and securely. CMI, your trusted collateral manager in Africa. Before we start, can I ask you a big favor? Please follow us on YouTube. It will help us a lot in growing this channel and keep bringing these insights and analyses to you. So thank you for your support.
Good day. This week we look at the Tanzania maize market, where prices remain relatively high despite the healthy balance sheet outlook. Note, all numbers used in our graphs and tables are our best estimates given information at our disposal, and should be seen as such. There are very little statistics available on Tanzanian crops. Let's briefly discuss our 2025-26 SND estimate, running more or less from July 2025 to June 2026. Our production forecast at 7.5 million tonnes and consumption at 6.5 million tonnes. Export forecast at 800,000 tonnes, half that of the previous year, and ending stocks at 1.8 million tonnes, the largest in many years. Given the large ending stock prospect, a relevant question is whether a smaller new crop and/or healthy exports will help chip away at the supply-heavy balance sheet. The next long-range crop completed planting mid-March and should harvest from July and fall within the 2026-27 year. Planting and early growing conditions were favorable. It is early days, but already talk of at least an average crop if normal rainfall continues for the next 2 to 3 months. Export prospects are not that great either. The usual export campaign to Kenya, expected from May to September, but likely to be smaller than normal. Rwanda should import second half of the year, and the Eastern DRC should remain an importer. However, exports to Malawi and the Southern DRC unlikely. Malawi is expected to be self-sufficient this year, and the Southern DRC should import from Zambia. Observers do not expect the size of the 2026-27 export campaign, July 2026 to June 2027, will exceed that of 2025-26. It seems Tanzania might struggle to chip away at their high stock levels during the next 12 months. What does this mean for price trends? The next graph illustrates the Tanzanian maize price history. Current price in Dar es Salaam at $315 per tonne. Prices followed the usual expected trend, higher since September last year post-harvest. However, the upward trend stalled in December and prices actually traded marginally lower since then, against expectations. We believe the unexpected price weakness is the result of the supply-heavy maize balance sheet. The National Food Reserve Agency, government's procurement arm, and large traders, who are sitting on the majority of stock, are less effective in controlling flows to market. Prices moving sideways to lower since December has seen hoarders liquidate positions. We anticipate prices could move sideways short term, with perhaps some support when the Kenya import campaign gathers momentum May-June. However, once the new crop harvest commences by July, the $250 per tonne level likely to be tested, see the blue line, and even the $200 per tonne level a possibility, see the yellow line. Next week we will look at the South African market and how the potential record large new maize crop could affect regional flows and price trends. Remember, quality information improves decision making. Contact us for more detailed, tailored information.
For detailed stock numbers, trade projections, and scenario analysis, those are all covered in Commodity Insights Africa's full weekly reports, so make sure to subscribe to them today. This episode was made possible by Collateral Management International and Zematic Irrigation Systems. Thanks for joining us this week. See you again next week.